All right, everybody, what is good? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless Wonder, the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back for the long-awaited day for LeMans Ultimate. I even went as far as this morning from work. I was watching Big Printer, and I officially declared today to be LMU driver swap day. So this is the biggest update in the history of LeMans Ultimate so far. This is an update that, in my opinion, I think this is an update that could decide which direction the game is going to go. And so, as you know, we've got driver swaps, team liveries, 2 new cars, a new track, a few other features. So I'm really excited about this. And speaking of teams, you may have seen, well, of course you've seen the thumbnail. That is the thumbnail for our team, and I have teamed up with Henez Catone, and we will be known as the VR Vikings. And shout out to Henez Catone for designing that logo. I actually put a post out on Twitter, and I got flooded by a lot of people wanting to design a logo for me. I think some of them might have been scam artists, but in any case, I did pay someone to design a logo, and but I'll let them know that, hey, I'm going to go with the logo that Henez designed, and I'll just go ahead and pay them for the trouble. So I really like that. I've got the Viking wearing a VR headset with the crest of a German, an American, and a checkered flag in there. I really like that, along with the muscle car in the back. So I really like that logo. And 1 second. And so we haven't started designing our cars yet, but I was thinking, you know, and I can speak openly about this because I plan to talk to Henez Catone about this. The cars that we're going to select per class, and I thought, you know, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a really what's the word I'm looking for, a process that's going to require a lot of thought in terms of what cars we were going to use. But then I thought, hell, you know, why not have multiple cars? So case in point, in the GTE class, you guys all know that I love the Corvette, and Henez Catone, he uses the Ferrari. Why not have both? We designed both cars with our team logo. You know, I'll design the Corvette to my liking, and he can design the Ferrari to his liking, and then continue to use the GTE cars as an example. When there's a race coming up, we can decide which car to use. You know, my guess is I would probably say we can decide which car to use based on which one of us is faster at that track. Just, you know, for an example. And so yeah, we can I think we can per class design 2 cars, one of his liking, one of my liking. The GT3 class, I'm still sorting that out. I mean, right now the Ferrari is like my go-to car if all else fails. But like, I have been really like getting into the McLaren lately. And now that we've got 2 new cars with the Lamborghini and the Lexus RCF, I'm gonna have to put those cars through their paces. And we got a new tire model, and I've taken the cars around the corner for a few laps, and one thing I can tell you right out the gate is that the tires take longer to warm up. I think somebody's stream I was watching, or video or something like that, they had said that the tires were like 10 degrees cooler. So let's monkey around. Let's do a few laps. And I think I'm going to start out with the Lamborghini. And listening to both cars, the Lamborghini, it sounds a little bit different from Lamborghinis on other games, but you can still tell it's a Lamborghini. It still has that distinct, like, I think they got a V10. You know it's a Lamborghini when you hear it. But it does have a little bit of that high-pitched whistle in the background, which I absolutely love it. So it definitely is different. The Lexus has some growl to it, but I agree with like Jardier in saying that the car probably could have been a little bit louder. So that might be something where I have to go into the settings and turn the car up or something, turn the engine sounds up. So yeah, I did a few laps, and I spun out with both cars. And what I'm finding out right now is you definitely have to trail brake. And when you're going around corners, high-speed corners, I think you have to, it looks to me like you might have to trail brake through those corners a little bit more. But you have to be careful about how you come out of that corner, because it seems like these cars, especially when the tires are cold, it seems like they're prone to snap oversteer. All right, let's just hop straight into a race. That Lexus is a tall car too. And now that my eyes are almost back to normal, wow, this picture is just razor sharp. It always has been, but being that my vision has been blurred for about the last month and a half or something like that, now that it's starting to come back to where it was, you know, I can appreciate how good this game looks in VR.
Green flag, green flag.
Floor it, green, green, green. Car right, on your clear left.
Cheese was nasty. Said. Why Quest Pro VS3 for racing games?
1 second, Cheese is nasty. Boy, that Eau Rouge is so scary with this new tire model.
Car right side's clear.
You know what, Cheese is nasty. I'm gonna pull over in a second and answer that question, because I have both the Quest Pro and the Quest 3, and so I'm guessing you're asking, you know, why do I choose the Quest Pro over the Quest 3? It's about to get loose on me. When you feel that car getting loose, you gotta feather the pedal too.
Clay. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
So if you hit the brakes kind of hard coming out of a corner, the car will try to snap oversteer on you.
Just cut the track.
That time was a 2:35.39.
B13.
Okay, so
Sector 1 is yellow.
let me answer your question, Cheese is Nasty, about why Quest Pro versus 3 for racing games. Well,
Car ahead is Robin.
as a PC headset, I just prefer to use the Quest Pro anyway. And it comes down to the panels. The Quest 3 has single LCD panel, a single LCD panel, and the Quest Pro, I believe, has dual panels, but I think they're dual mini LED panels, and I think they're local dimming as well. So what that means is even though these aren't OLED panels, because they're mini LED panels and they're local dimming, what it basically boils down to is that the Quest Pro basically has better colors than the Quest 3. I mean, there was a reason why this headset launched at $1,500 and the Quest 3 is $500. The Quest 3 has a better processor, so in terms of playing standalone games, they do look, when they have a Quest 3 patch, they do look and run better on the Quest 3. Because the Quest Pro is still using the Quest 2 chip, I guess just like basically like overclocked. Some of the games still look like dog shit.
Said, I agree.
So yeah, some of the games on the Quest Pro, the standalone games, some of them still look like dog shit. Now, when it comes to performance, the Quest 3 can go up to 120 hertz, whereas the Quest Pro goes up to 90. I don't see the need.
It's just done 221.12.
I don't see the need to run my headset at 120 hertz because 90.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
90 is the threshold. Anything when it comes to VR, anything 90 frames or better runs buttery smooth. So 120 hertz or 120 frames per second, visually, I mean, to the naked eye, I feel like it's diminishing returns. I feel like it's taxing the PC more, but I don't see the results with my naked eyes. I mean, I guess like 90 and 120 kind of look the same to me in terms of frame rate. So why not run it at 90 frames per second where I'm still getting a buttery smooth frame rate and I still have resources that I can allocate towards OBS or in-game settings like playing with the graphics, turn the graphics up, stuff like that. So like right now I'm running this game at like in upscale 3300p. The in-game graphics settings, I got it running at high settings. I've got it running at a native 90 frames per second and not the asynchronous space warp, which is their version of reprojection. So yeah, I'm running at upscale 3300p, native 90 frames per second, high settings, and I've got a display inside the headset that still shows that I have like 31% of headroom left. So I've done it before. I can run this game at ultra settings if I want, and it'll still at 3300 3300p upscaled, and it won't break a sweat. And one of the biggest reasons why is because of the OpenXR toolkit. When you take Steam out of the equation, you will definitely gain some performance.
Sector 1 is clear.
So, like right now, even though, you know, the weather looks like it's overcast, like right now it's just like such a beautiful, like crystal clear picture, and just
Blue flag.
and just running buttery smooth.
Clear left.
I mean, look how smooth that Lexus just went by. I'm not seeing any flashes or frame drops, which makes the car look like it's got a ghost image.
Blue flag. Clear car. Clear left.
I'll do one or two more laps in this Lambo, and then I'll jump in the Lexus.
Blue flag. Little polish out, mate. Forget about it.
Wait a minute. Nobody touched me. How do I got rear damage?
Blue flag. Clear right. Clear right. Clear right. Right side's clear. Clear right.
The reflections on that McLaren
Cheese
look
was
good
nasty.
too.
Said, I wish Forza had VR.
Cheese is nasty. If Forza had VR, I would add it to my weekly lineup.
The leader's just done it. 220.78.
For the longest time, I was
Yellow
not.
flag in sector 3.
I just did not like Forza. I didn't like the handling, and it took a lot of videos to watch and stuff like that to find out how to tweak the settings, because I think with the settings, with the force feedback and the steering and all that shit,
We're halfway home.
they made it unnecessary. They made one slider that seems like it's meant to go one way, and another slider that's meant to go the other way, so I can get, you know, smooth response with the steering wheel. Whereas before, what I was getting was I would turn like this, and then the force feedback would just suddenly drop off, and it would basically cause me to crank the wheel over, and I would understeer right off the track. I've got the force feedback and all that stuff
The track temperature's decreasing.
to
It's
where
now
everything
35 Celsius.
is smooth and uniform when I turn the wheel. So yeah, if it had VR, I would play it more, because for one thing, like, even though Forza is a simcade and it's not really for the hardcore, the night races on Forza look absolutely gorgeous. The reflection, the real-time reflections, instead of like the baked-in stuff that we're used to seeing. I mean, I get behind a car and I see the reflection of my own car in real time. You don't see that. I don't see that in any other game. Like this game here, I get beside a car, I can see the reflections on that car, the environment, you know, but my car, no, there's no live reflection. There's no real-time reflection on the car that I'm driving next to. I don't see it. So, but you see that on Forza. the reflections, the lighting, just the night races are just absolutely gorgeous. They did some optimizing to this game, because all those cars going by have never been this smooth when they went by. In the past, when the cars would go by, I would see a little bit of a flickering when the cars would go by, and then I would see like a ghost image. I would see the car and then see a ghost image like a couple of inches behind the actual car. So, and then you see that flickering as it goes by, and it almost looks like frame drops and shit. Those cars that just went by buttery smooth, no flickering, no ghost images. So, now I heard a few people complaining about bugs, this, that, and the other. But I don't know this. I mean, what I'm looking at right now is just a razor sharp picture, which, I mean, I've seen it before when my, you know, before I started having the vision problems. It's a razor sharp picture, and it's running so smooth. All right, let's do a couple of laps in the Lambo. And then I guess I'll see. I guess I'll go ahead and put my life on the line in an online race. But yeah, that Lambo sounds good. All right, let's get the Lexus. I like this one right here. It's got a little bit more black to it. Like right along here, it's black. Now this Lexus in VR, it's a tall car, but the inside of it feels compact. I feel like I'm driving a Volkswagen Beetle inside this car.
Formation lap has started.
Seen the safety car. Look at the siren lights. I mean, the yellow flashing lights on top of that safety car. Nice touch. You know what I was worried was going to happen with the Lexus? I was worried that they were going to make the car sound exactly like the Mustang, and then they were going to end up taking criticism, because I think that happened with ACC. Because I think the Mustang on ACC sounds exactly like the I think it sounds exactly like the Lexus or the Aston Martin. So they took a little bit of criticism for like not going out and get the actual notes.
Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green. Car on the left side. Clear left. Clear right. Car on, clear right. You're taking a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
Oh! Dude, slow down at the Eau Rouge. What are you doing, man?
Okay, Clay, decent start. We can build something from here.
Wait a minute, why is the mirror working?
Left, clear left. Clear left. Clear left.
Oh,
Clear left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
the mirror's not working.
Hans Cotoni.
When you're on clear right. It looks
Are you
like
not
Hershey
driving
has stacked
Dallas
it.
today?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a daily race. I just wanted to get a feel for these cars first. Yeah, the mirror's not working.
Formation lap has started.
Yeah, the mirror's not working. The monitor was working with the Lambo. No, I'm not gonna wait here for the cars to come around again. Yeah, I'll come back and figure that out at another time as to why.
Formation lap has started.
As to why this mirror isn't working. I mean, I can still rely on the radar. Yeah, I like the way the car jumped too when I tapped the pedal. Ooh, excuse me. E bastard. What a name.
Green flag. Green
Green,
flag.
green, green. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it. Right side's clear. Car clear right. Right side, clear right. Clip on your right. Right side's clear. Clear right. Alright Clay, don't let this guy distract you. Right side's clear. Clear right. Right side's clear.
Time 2:36.43.
E7. Please, Clay. Car ahead is 40. Sector 2 is now yellow. Car in front is James.
And he's way up there.
Green flag in Sector 2.
Traction control, virtual energy. Traction control, virtual energy. Save target. Yeah, that's some information that I'm just not. Have to figure that out.
The leader has just done 220.11. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
God, that's beautiful.
temperature is 15.47.
I figured out how I can get through the Eau Rouge flat out without having to lift.
Track limits.
I can still feel the car trying to get a little bit slippery on me, but I think once the tires warm up and you feather the pedal, it's manageable. I can hear the rocks and stuff underneath the car after going onto the gravel.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Let's see what we can find for a daily race.
Yellow flag sector 3.
For the daily race, I'll probably stick with the Ferrari or the McLaren. Nope, I don't want to do that. I'm just not into the P2s. So they do this a little bit different that I'm seeing. So they show you what's coming up next. What is this? GT3. This is a 60-minute race. Ah, man. Come to think of it, no, I'm not going to do this race because there's only one GT3 in there. So if I were to enter this race, it wouldn't even count. So I think I'm going to do this one. Basically what I was just practicing on. I think I'll go ahead and get registered for this race. As much as I'd like to use the McLaren, I'm probably better off going with the Ferrari. You know what? I'm not gonna register for this race. What I'm gonna do is join the practice. I'm gonna go in here with the Ferrari and see what happens, and see how that feels, and then come back to the McLaren. Nope. You know what? We'll start with the McLaren. There's only 6 minutes remaining in here. So that probably give me time to get 1 or 2 laps in. fuel carry? 20. So it's letting me change the virtual energy, but nothing seems to be changing with the fuel carry. All right, let's just do a couple of laps. Yeah, that force feedback feels better. The force feedback on the Lexus and the Lambo felt pretty light. I need a little bit of resistance.
It exit is clear. Don't cross the line. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Air temps increasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
Oh, I thought the game crashed on me for a second. Whew! Nope, practice not opened up yet.
Terry BD said, "Evening."
Terry, how you doing? You know what, folks? I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice. And go with the McLaren. So I think what's probably going to happen is that they may not open up the practice for the session that I joined until this one starts. How many people registered for this one? This starts in 11 minutes. You know what?
Terry BD.
This is a 30-minute race.
First time seeing this. Didn't even know it existed until you were in RL stream the other day.
Oh.
Grinning face GT7 with my G29 is my sim world right now.
Nice, nice. You know what? I think I'm going to enter this race right here. Let me unregister. sprint circuit. Nah. But this one right here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and enter this one. But damn. The Ferrari is trusty. Is a trusty car, but I mean, the BMW's got the fastest top end on the straights. So I don't. Yeah, in this race, everything's mixed. I don't know. I kind of hell with it. We hell with it. Let's get a couple of laps in. We got time to get one lap in. If I try to do a second lap, then I might end up missing the race. So we're just gonna do an out lap just to get warmed up, and then we'll come back to the main menu, get ready for the race. Don't you crash on me.
That's the end of the session. E4.
Yeah, it's only 4 minutes. Ooh, listen to that rumble. That Lambo. Oh, I like how they got that clock down
Terry
there.
BD said, "This looks a lot more serious than Gran Turismo grinning face."
Oh yeah, this is a sim. This isn't a simcade. This is a dead serious game.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 3 is yellow.
I love that, right? On my dashboard, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yates has gone off in Porsche curves. Green
But
flag, sector 3.
It shows you that the next event is about to start in 6 minutes. But I'm also noticing that my right tire is hot, even though...
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Even though I haven't... Yeah, my tires are getting warm. All of them are getting warm.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I'm looking over there in the right, and the tires are still cold, but I'm looking at the dashboard, it's starting to get hot. So that might be part of the bugs that people have been complaining about. must be a malfunction. The tires don't appear to be hot.
That's the end of the session, 13th place.
Uh-oh! There he is! My teammate is in here with me. Hannes Catoni. That is my teammate. He is in here with me. He is using the Lambo. Good luck, my friend. He is in Germany, but what's crazy is the more we talk and more we get to know each other. It turns out that his brother lived here in Michigan, in the next city over from where I live. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he said his brother lived in Kentwood, which is like Kentwood is right next to Grand Rapids. So, oh yeah, this is gonna be a great race. This is a 30-minute race. So that means I'm figuring lap times are gonna be 4 minutes, give or take. So 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. So I think I'm gonna have to put enough fuel in there for 8 laps. Possibly 9, because it depends on how fast these P2s are moving. Oh, one other thing that I had heard about this game, I don't know.
Hans Catoni said, "Good luck to you two, bro."
Yep, good luck.
See
good
you
luck.
on the track, grinning face with smiling eyes.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, one thing that I think I heard Jardier say is that, like, whatever tires, I guess, like, after you quali, you're gonna have to put new tires on the car. Otherwise, the game will put you on the track with the tires that you qualied in. So, that being said, if there's a situation, how's the fuel? Fuel time is 2 times the fuel consumption. So there is a possibility you may have to make a pit stop. If that is the case, the game is telling you you only have 8 tires at your disposal. What that means is you better not spin out during quali, because if there's a situation where you have to go into the pits, if this race is designed to force you to have to go in the pits, sooner or later you're gonna have to use those tires again that you qualied in. That being said, during quali, it is very, very important that you do not spin out and burn a flat spot into those tires. So even if it means getting a shitty lap time for quali, that's better than spinning out and burning up the tires. All right. We can join the event. There's 27 GT3s. And there's 16 LMP2s. Let's go! Oh, it didn't let me jump in. Hopefully that's just a situation where people, bunch of people trying to join at once and jammed up the servers or something. All right.
If exit's clear, your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Yeah, the dash is already showing the
Check
tires.
your flag, P9.
It's being orange.
That's the end of the session, P9.
We'll have to go with a full tank.
Exit looks clear. Okay, Clyde, we've got 6 minutes to do the business. You've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
Whoa! Car tried to snap loose on me. That's exactly what I said I couldn't do. I think I got a flat spot.
Clay, 5 minutes left, so clear left. Left, clear left. Clear left.
Yeah, I think I got a flat spot on that left rear. Yeah, there's no question about it. I feel it now. Yeah, I definitely got a flat spot. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, pit stop requested. Oh, I ain't even got enough to finish this lap. What the hell?
The pit crew is ready.
I ain't gonna make it.
Clear left. session, P9.
I ain't gonna make it. Probably gonna end up starting this race dead last. Point 2. We ain't gonna make it. Oh my God! Please don't make me, please don't hit me with that stop and go. Please don't hit me with that stop and go during the race, because if they do that, that's going to be a backbreaker. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a pit stop. No question. I only got enough fuel for 5.8 laps. So I think I'm gonna have to do a minimum of 3 laps before I can pit. But I'll probably come in after 4. Yeah, this is taking a long time. It normally doesn't take this long.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
So yeah, call this 8 laps. So
Terry BD said, "He sounds very cheerful."
He does, doesn't he?
Terry BD said, "Pump you right up for race." Rolling on the floor laughing.
Teams and drivers, please go to the track. Go to the grid for the race start. All right.
Formation lap has started.
But that's the guys, that's the actual voice of the WEC that says, you know, that actually does that, the signal to race start. I think I'm going to go 4 laps before I come into the pits.
Green flag, green flag.
Go.
That Lexus is a tall ass car, and I used to think that Porsche was a tall car.
Yellow flag. We think Lataro has crashed in the unlock chicane. Green flag, sector 1. Well done, Clay. Good start. Sector 2. Clear right. Clear left. Clear left. Sector 3 is now yellow.
This idiot's gonna try it. Oh. Knew it.
It looks like Cotoni has binned it in watch your curves.
Oh, Catoni! Oh my God!
Green flag in sector 3.
Oh, I hope that wasn't Catoni that I was bad mouthing and went off the track in that Lambo. Sorry if it was.
Lap 4:25.95.
P7. Okay, Clay, the next car is low. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Sector 1 is yellow. We can see, saw, the stacked it in, unlock chicane.
What's the matter with some of these dudes? They act like they don't
I
know
think
how to
that
adjust.
Burgess has gone off it. PlayStation chicane. Fortunately, make them do the work. Right side's clear.
What is he doing?
Clear right. Green flag, sector 2. The driver in front of us is brake. The track temp's increasing. It's now 14 Celsius. Yellow flag, incident sector 3. Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 2. think that's 8 has spun off. Green flag in sector 3. The gap to low behind is increasing. It's now 0.8. Okay, Clay, you're reeling. Brake in. The gap's now 0.07. E5. your left.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Come on, don't let him get away. We've been warned about track limits. Okay, Clay, the next car is low. That's 20 minutes to go.
That dude wanted it bad. He's got damage. I see what it is. He ain't gonna be able to hold me off. So I'll try to get behind him and see if I can pressure him.
Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 3 is green. Alright, Clay, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Okay, temperature rising. It's now 26 Celsius. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Stevenson has gone off. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Oof.
Sixth place. The gap behind is now 0.7. We can see Daniel has gone off in Dunlop chicane. Sector 1 is green. Okay, Clay, going out on track limits. Keep it between the lines. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that 8 has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Come clear right. The next car is brake. Bit of bodywork damage. Stay out.
Yeah, that dude touched me. I had a funny feeling he was gonna do that. I got damaged.
On your left, clear left. Flag. Sector 3 is clear. It looks like low has crashed. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh my God!
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 3 is now clear. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
I was trying too hard to get away from that dude. I don't think he could have kept up with me. It's going to be a long pit stop. Two minutes and 16 seconds. Oh my God.
Hans Cottoni said, "Knew your race was so good, man."
I was in I think I was in 4th or 5th place before I spun out. Oh my God.
Terry BD said, "That was looking sweet." Terry BD said, "Rough break."
Yeah. But I gotta finish the race because you'll lose more rank for a DNF than, so I gotta follow through and finish the race. And besides, the way some of these guys are driving, first of all, these other guys haven't come into the pits yet. Secondly, the way these guys are pushing each other around, somebody else is gonna go off the track and gonna get damaged. Oh, I didn't change the tires. What are they looking like? All right, the tires are still in good shape.
Arada, behind. behind is pitting.
Oh, he lost the wing too. Oh, I was scared he was gonna hit me leaving the pits. Yeah, the other cars still have to come in, so anything can happen.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Let's get some heat into these brakes. The leader, Airy, is pitting.
Yeah, the leader, he will get out of the pits before I can catch him. Unless he's got heavy damage. But then again, if he had heavy damage, he wouldn't be in the lead.
Sector 3 is yellow.
I think I got a
Green flag sector 3.
Yeah, I got a flat spot. A slight flat spot.
Blue flag. You're right.
Ooh, he got stop and go. Lovely. The leader, Corey Jason, I think I raced against him before.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 3 is clear.
Lasting 51.86.
10th position. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Please tell me there's a wreck up there.
Blue flag. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Okay, Clay. It's a faster class car approaching. Green flag, Sector 3. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2.
Oh no!
Just cut the track.
Phew! Because we already racked up some points. I think I'm already sitting at 1.75.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind. Right side's clear. Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag. Daniel, in front is pitting. To go, 2 minutes.
That time was a 10.74.
Sector 2 is clear. attention to track limits. Please claim. There's the checkered flag. Okay, pit stop requested.
I at least had 5th place wrapped up. Jeez. Just waiting for the results. Well, let's see what let's check the next group of daily races. The game will give me the notification when it's ready. Starts in 19 minutes. There is something that I want to see. I'll check that. I'll check my results in a second. But when Stephen Hood gave his update for Le Mans Ultimate, he said that they removed some layers of the game that was causing the game to crash and cause performance issues, and I think I know what one of them might have been. We're going to find out right here. Yep, he's gone. Normally with LeMans Ultimate, you have the guy standing right in front of your car, and then he'll start to back away, and then he'll like point and then wave you to go ahead and come out of the garage. He's not there anymore. So that must have been causing a performance issue.
Got cold brakes all round.
Lost my wing.
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh well.
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed.
All right, folks. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for me. I've had a very busy day today. I had to take my son.
BD said, "What sets this apart from ASTA or something like that? The licensing, or the sim actually better?"
I think the sim is actually better. They have an in-game rank system. There are daily rank races. There is an in-game report system. I think the attention to detail in this game is much more pronounced than ACC, Assetto Corsa Competizione. Case in point, like when you go into a corner and you see smoke coming from the tires of a car in front of you, that may seem cosmetic, but that is not cosmetics. That's telling you that the guy locked his wheel up, and depending on how hard he locked his wheels up, he's gonna have a flat spot. That means his lap times are gonna be slower. So when you see a car lock their tires up, keep an eye on them because their lap times might end up being slower. So that's not just cosmetics. That's, to me, that's realism. If you see a car lose his wing, get out of his way, because he's not going to be able to keep that car steady. These cars will snap loose on you if you lose a wing. You can lose a wheel on this game. You can blow a motor. There's a point system in terms of track violations. So let's say The limit is 3 points. You go off the track, depending on whether you gain an advantage from going off the track or not, that will determine how much they penalize you. They might hit you with 0.25, 0.50, 1.0, 1.25, whatever. And if you reach the limit, then you get hit with a drive-through penalty. And if you do something super severe, you get hit with a stop and go. If you do an illegal overtake, the game will flash you a message that you have to give the position back, and they'll only give you like 10 seconds to give the position back. If you don't give the position back, you will receive a stop and you will receive a drive-through penalty. When other cars, like the multi-class stuff, you're in the GT3s and the hypercars are coming through, you're gonna get the blue flag. You get the blue flag, you must move over and let them through. You cannot make any attempt to try to block them. If you do, you'll get hit with a penalty. So there's so much more attention to detail with this game. The VR looks better. It runs better. They have online championships, which I can show you that real quick. But this is all, like, the online championships is all part of your a subscription. You pay subscription. So, like, okay, here's an LM GT3. This is a beginner's class. And then so as you can see right here, this is going to be 6 races, a new race each week. I joined the online championships once, and then the races are like, I don't know, I think the races are like 40 minutes. So you'll probably have to make at least one pit stop. Other features that this game has. Right here, it has like a single player co-op. So let's say you and I are doing a co-op race together. I do my stint, right? I race for about a half hour. I pull into the pits. I turn the car over to you. What happens is the game will save my progress. And then when you jump into the game, now you become the driver, and you can do it at your own time. You know, if you can't do it for a couple of days, fine. You know, jump in a couple of days later. When you boot the car up, boot the game up, you are the driver. You do your stint, and then you pull over and you turn the car over to me, and then whenever I get a chance, I take over when it's my stint. So that's another cool thing. We just got driver swap, custom liveries. New tire model. So
Terry BD said, like chess by mail back before the internet. Rolling on the floor laughing.
But yeah, when this game first came out, the racing was pretty clean, and it's still fairly clean, but we've gotten a few, I won't call them dirty drivers, but we got a few people in here who take unnecessary chances, and they end up causing a big wreck when they do that. You know, like, because I could see when some of these guys were dive bombing, I just moved over and let them through, because, you know, they're not going to hit me like bowling pins. Let the bowling ball go through and tear up everything else. Oh shoot, let me get my results. Excuse me.
Terry BD said, come from the GT7D ranked bumper car leagues.
Oh, I took a hit. I took another hit. If I would not have wrecked and I would have finished this race in 4th or 5th place, it would have put me back to silver. But that was a backbreaker. Running out of fuel during quali was a backbreaker. And wrecking during this race was a backbreaker. Oh well, we'll get it back this week. GT7. I used to stream GT7, but I just got tired of the bumper cars, as you call it. Cars ramming you and knocking you off the track. I got sick of it. So, you know, RL's a friend. I'll still watch him, but there's not too many other people that I watch in GT7 because I just can't sit there and watch the dirty driving. Whew. So that's gonna do it for me. I will either come back tomorrow or Friday. I have a follow-up doctor's appointment on Thursday, and I think by the time I get home I might be too tired to stream. So it's either tomorrow or Friday. But hope to see you all on the next one. That's gonna wrap it up for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. The new cars, the Lambo and the Lexus. I think I like the sound of the Lambo
Terry
a little
BD
bit more.
Said, I do want to get better at the racing. Got a Fanatec wheel on the way, so going to take it more seriously. Thank you for waiting up and answering, appreciate the time. Be looking out for watching more. Terry BD said, of your streams in future. Enjoyed watching.
Thank you, Terry PD. I really appreciate that, and look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Hopefully I can put up better results for you guys. I'm not going to say that this wasn't one of my better races, because I was actually in a good position until I wrecked. So it's just one of those things. So we'll do better next time. Okay, folks, that's going to do it. Until next time, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Have a good one. We'll catch you later.